So you will not get too much. No.
Tout ça fait. Yeah. Tout ça fait. Orange Cup. Yeah, 3 years ago, 3 years. After the league and the top 18 are being top 8. Contesting Tout ça feel. WATANGA v LISCR. How does it look like? LISCR, WATANGA, or WATANGA, LISCR? Okay. A game on hand. Orange Cup second round. This is a massive fixture anywhere. In the last 6 years, I mean, it's produced some of the most attendant fans. LISCR versus WATANGA. LISCR the home team, and WATANGA are traveling away from home in this fixture. So we don't have a full attendance yet. Probably the fans will turn in as the game gets underway, but should be very, very tough game. Fidesco Bestman is the referee in charge of this one. Assistant referee number 1 is Thomas Conne. Assistant referee number 2 is Johnny S. Duncan. And the 4th official is Miguel Thomas. We have a game on hand, Orange Cup second round. Early on, the shock of the day is that determined girls are out of the competition. The 5-time Liberian champions were beaten by World Girls by a single goal to nil. Goal coming in the second half of the game on 68 minutes. So from the look of things, you would think that Shakhtar Angels are now favorites to win the female Orange Cup because fiercest rivals, determined girls, are out. But given the fact that World Girls today beat determined girls, I mean, they could fancy their chances as well. Why not? They can think that we also favorites. I mean, who beat one of the tournament's favorites. So we are waiting for the teams to emerge from the dressing room. We have a clash that features LISCR v WATANGA. It looks like the teacher up against the student. Experienced player and coach after retiring, Vama Poto, is up against Theophilus Jiko. I want to get my pronunciation correct. Theophilus Jiko. So they didn't play football at the most senior of level as compared to Vama Poto, but he's been making name in the coaching arena. Started his career in Ghana. How do they call it? The Pram School of Coaching, as you would say. I mean, as a young boy living in Ghana away from home, on the refugee camp, Bonuburan camp to be specific, he had to adventure into something you're so passionate about. So he went to the Pram school, coaching school there in Ghana. That's where he started his career from, Theophilus Jika. So there the teams are emerging from the dressing room, led by the team of referees in their bright lamb shirt, black shorts, and black socks. The teams are distinguished. LISCR, original home kit, dominant blue, royal blue I must mention, with red over the top. There you see WATANGA in their change kit, white shirt, touches of black on the arm, black shorts, and red socks. We're going to start this one in the bright sunshine, very bright sunshine, as LISCR take on WATANGA. With no time to waste, let's go through the lineup very quickly for you. Beginning first though with the away team, WATANGA FC. Theo Jigod has selected a very strong team to face WATANGA in this competition. Teddy Cody's in goal. Daniel Harris is playing a right back. Samson Bori, a left back. Juicy Dukle will partner the experienced Arizona Curtis at the height of the WATANGA defense. Aji Tope is in the WATANGA midfield. Christian Collard also. Leo Zina. And they will rely much on the creativity of Vanny B. Vanny. For the benefit of this Orange Cup tie and the commentary, I will refer to him throughout as VBV. He's wearing number 18 for WATANGA. He's the source of inspiration and the player that creates for them. Up front is Darius Gamon, and then you have Henry Dia. So that's the starting lineup for WATANGA. LISCR playing at home supposedly. Abdul Bundut has been preferred in goal to Liberia's international Tommy Songos. And so you have a back full of Sarah Sampson, Gabriel Baker, Sekou Kane, and Seydou Blanja. In midfield, the experienced Maliki Kroma wears that famous number 21 shirt. Chateau Giscard, Dima Bestman, and Kandaka, Faya Kandaka. Daniel Tour will operate on one of the flanks. And then you have Eric Ampiti. Eric Ampiti, number 24 for LISCR. So that looks about it, but the lineup is a very bright sunshine. You won't want to play football on such a weather, but that's what we have for the moment. No area on the pitch aside from the stand opposite where I'm standing. No area on the pitch is shaded. Not even the substitute benches of both coaches, Tio Jika and Vamapoto. Even the match commissioner, his bench isn't even shaded. So it's a bright sunshine for the moment. I feel a little bit for Abdul Bundu, the LISCR goalkeeper, because he'll be facing the sun. He is great off it as LISCR, kicking from left to right, got us underway, and the first attempt comes from Watanga, away from home. White shirt, black shorts, and red socks kicking from right to left. Watanga earned the possession. Curtis cuts the ball back to his goalkeeper, Teddy Cuddy. Dukle. Gingerly, Watanga trying to push forward, but for the moment playing the ball inside their own half. Then lofty pass from Curtis, trying to look for the run of Dia. Who cross has been cleared easily on the angle. And other play for a throw in to Watanga. Left touchline away to our left from our commentary position. This is Intel Sports. This is Orange Cup. Second round. Two big teams. This fixture could have pretty been a good Orange Cup finder. But we have it in round two. The goalkeeper is on the floor. Lots of shuffling and pushing. You know, Arsenal introduced this new style of taking corner. And most of the teams around the world are doing it now. We don't see it in the Premier League again. There you see Abdul Bundu, the goalkeeper of LISCR, losing his footing right inside his own goal area. We are with this Watanga corner, taking light footer, clear, easily. Now back to Samson Bori, he floats it in, strong punch there from goalkeeper Bundu, left footer delivery. It's wide behind and it's going to be a goal kick. So early intentions from the black and white shirts of Watanga. Bori. Dia. Bori trying to go back to the goalkeeper. His pass is out for, and in the end, he loses his footing. Hook the ball out of play. The first corner for LISCR, right touchline. There's an opportunity for LISCR to put some tall players in there. Sekou Kane has just arrived, looking at the back post. Madeki Kroma looks just on the edge of the D. There is a connection in swinger. Headed away by Curtis. Right foot the drive for Maliki Kamara. That's Madeki Kroma, the captain. Is still a mile and a half over and behind for a goal kick to Watanga. 3 bright, sunny minutes played inside two-side field. LISCR 0, Watanga 0. Orange Cup. Second round. Big, massive fixture in the last 7-8 years or so. This fixture will produce huge attendance. Now here is LISCR trying to break down this right-hand side. In goes the cross. It's into the safe gloves of Teddy Cuddy. captaining Watanga tonight. He is Lauset Orange off it. Gamanda is there. And then I think that was Dia trying to force a cross. But he didn't get his tray correctly. Now LISCR turning defense to attack. But the flag is up from the assistant referee number 2. He's not more than 20 yards away from the entire commentary stand. That's Johnny Duncan. Dukley, Dia. Best man, still best man, catching the ball glued to his left foot, sprays it on the left edge of the Watanga penalty area, trying to look for Daniel Toe, whose first touch is so heavy. And it goes into the gloves of Telly Cody, captain for Watanga in this Orange Cup. Dukley, right-footed delivery, looking for the left touchline run of Dia. Does he keep it in play? He doesn't. Good intent from Jusu Dukley. He's trying to scratch LISCR at the back, inside this left channel, looking for his left winger. Poor clearance. Maliki having some problem. It should be the free kick. The referee, Fidesco Bestman, says, play on. And here is another Bestman, Dimut Bestman. No relationship with Fidesco Bestman, the central referee. As the ball is being played long, safety comes first, as you will hear in most of Liberia football pundits' analysis. And so on that occasion, the LISCR right back goes for safety. Now Gamande doesn't bring it down. In goes the cross, has been slashed. But Blanjas, Seydou Blanja, he almost wrong-footed his goalkeeper, Abdul Bondu. The resultant is a corner. Watanga's second in this Orange Cup tie. Will be taken on the left touchline. Curtis is also inside the penalty area. The goalkeeper strongly comes out and claims. Bondu. Long ball, play over the top into uncharted territory. Teddy Cuddy claims it easily. Jusu, forward pass, back to Jusu with his yellow and wet shoes, playing to his defensive partner Curtis. Looping header there from the LISCR left back, puts the ball to play for a throw into Watanga. Strong play, best man inside the center circle. He's been hustled, successfully hustled as the ball goes back to goalkeeper Cully. Shot diagonal pass on the left, picking up Jusu. Bori. Dukley. I don't think any Watanga player had touched the ball more than Jusu Dukley, as his long ball is trying to look for the red touchline run over the far side of the teammate, but it's been foiled. Maliki Kruma for LISCR, inverting the left back. Forward now from fullback position, lost his footing, looking for the free kick, doesn't get one. Throw into Watanga. Just almost about level with the LISCR technical area. Here is Dukley again. He has Bori available, cuts nicely, leaves his marker on the floor. Achitobi, fending off challenge from Chato, Jitskar. Watanga possession. They've started stronger of the two sides of Watanga. Here is the pass looking for Gama there. Cuts the ball back. And LISCR struggling to clear temporarily. Have it clear. But the ball is still with Watanga. Playing 1-2 nice touches inside that red channel. In goes the cross towards the back post. Dia, can he keep it in play? He does. Trying to look for something, but we are going to overlap. But then LISCR rather have it clear and it's other play for throw-in. Curtis, Edison Curtis, forward pass. Daniel Harris, long ball headed away by Kruma, back in the path of Curtis. So Watanga going forward. Vanni, VBV, in goes a cross block brilliantly at the near post. Brilliant defending, absolutely brilliant. From the LISCR center back. Sekou Kane. Brilliant defending to anticipate that cross from VBV and blocked it at the near post. Third corner of the match, over the far side of the field. Watanga, lots of shuffling and pushing inside the penalty area. A little bit of tussle between Kane and Dukley. The referee is spot on, draws both of them to him, Fidesco Bestman. And for the moment, he's administering to them. We played just about 10 minutes of this first half. It's been so sunny here. At the near put flick on there. But Dia, shot goes in, block. The goalkeeper, does he keep it on? He doesn't. And deserving the so, Gamon there has put LISCR forward with all the moves they've been making, pressing on this left-hand side of our commentary stand. That LISCR goal, they've got their reward. And it's come very nearly after a dozen of minutes. LISCR 0, Watanga 1. Gamon there scrambling the ball over the line to see his side lead in this orange second round match. And there you see the coach Theophilus Jika is urging on his players to use their head at this moment. The lead LISCR is an away fixture, but that is a statement of intent from them. They had the better of the two start, and they deserving this lead by a goal to 0. Daniel Toe, sliding challenge, throw in to LISCR after they've conceded. Midway inside Watanga's half over the far side of the field. Throw taking. Now here is Toe. Toe floats it in light footer. A ricochets off a wet shirt headed away. But Dukley. Dukley is there again. Now here is Dia. Dia up against the LISCR red back, who does well. He's trying to bring in best man, lost his footing in the process. And Watanga can breathe. They lead by a goal to 0. A very scrappy one, scrambled over the line by Gamonde. Is he from Grand Bass or County? Gamonde. Darius Gamonde. Watanga still look confident. Still look confident. Christian Cordy exchanging passes in that triangular area in front of his goal, but then giving away possession. Now Damon Bestman. Bestman looking for Toe. Toe. The Bestman managed to get a throw off a wet shirt of Watanga. And the wet match ball goes for the place going to be a blue ball because LISCR in all royal blue. Taking this throw will be their left back, Gabriel Baker. Fantastic player for Lofa in the county mid. Throws it long. Curtis reacts. Away by Watanga. Gamanda in the tussle with Kane. And then Kroma does well to go back to his goalkeeper, Blancha, who clearance ricochets of Dia. LISCR having found a way to address their start in this fixture. Still struggling to settle down. And that's why they Trail by a goal to nil. Samson Bori puts the ball through. Other play for a throw in to LISCR. Taken quickly. Inside right channel. He's trying to thread the pass there. But in the end, defender well by Watanga. Ducle doesn't prevent the corner. Is second corner for LISCR. Right touchline, same position. Demon Bestman, number 14, will take, and the referees want something correct. And so the corner will be delayed. I see Fidesco Bestman is trying to take his position around the D. And here is Demon Bestman, number 14 for LISCR. It's an in-swinger towards the back post. Headed away, but only temporarily. Still LISCR possession. Midway inside Watanga's half. Kruma, the captain, goes back to Blanchard. Blanchard clears it. First down ball, looking for Daniel Toe. But the ball comes off the body of Toe, and Watanga momentarily have it clear over the dead ball line. Baker with the throw this time. Supposedly an attacking one. Curtis reacts first. Good header from Curtis. Now can Watanga break on this left-hand side? Dia checks his run, runs in, then trying to pick a teammate. Gabon there, number 9, inside the penalty area, checks his run, looking for his right foot with the blue shoes, lifts the ball towards the back post, then cushion defending there from Baker to nod the ball down to his goalkeeper, Saidu Bundu. It's Abdul Bundu. Bundu hasn't been comfortable, you know, during the start of this game. And we just played over a quarter of an hour. LISCR trail by a goal to nil. Very scrappy goal by Darius Gamma there. He doesn't care whether it was scrappy, good enough to put them in the lead away from home. Big Orange Cup second round tar. And here is Kruma. 10 yards inside the Watanga half. We've got 9 outfield players for the moment behind the well match ball. Long ball inside the penalty area. It's going to be a goal kick. Good defending. Good technical piece of football there from Dia. Henry and Dia, number 11 for Watanga. Here is Ducle in acres of space. Lifts the ball to Dia. Strong header. Clear only temporarily. Now LISCR inside right channel. Bestman led for the delivery. Inside the D. Madeki chest is down. Then inverts a teammate. Chato. Jessica. And here is Bestman. Bestman. Black shoes. Trying to look for the pass. Momentarily cleared by Watanga. "17 minutes of the first half play. LISCR 0, Watanga 1. Orange Cup second round. I must mention that the shock of the day was early on at 11:30 at the same venue. Determined Girls beaten by World Girls by a single goal to nil, coming deep in the second half. And here is LISCR for chance and goes the cross. What a pull cross. That's absolutely pull. Absolutely pull from Faya Kandaka. Very pull from Kandaka. And you can see the frustration from Eric Mpiti, number 24 for LISCR. Archie Toby is on the deck. The referee, Fidesco Bestman, stops play. He gets on the scene in no time. The medic is there. Temporary stop to the game. As Watanga player goes to ground. He's been treated momentarily. We're going to restart play with a drop ball in front of Curtis, who squares it to his defensive partner, Dukley, fast coming towards the halfway line and giving away possession to LISCR. Now for the first time, LISCR have carelessly given away possession to Watanga. And here it's Watanga. Okay. The thread has been Ford, Kroma. Best man on a heavy challenge. And Watanga win the ball back. And I think they're so good at winning the second ball, Watanga. I mean, LISCR very careless when they are in possession. Daniel Two knocks the ball backward. Diagonal pass, picking up Kruma, who squares it, picking up his right back. Then the Kruma. Kruma lifts the ball on the edge of the deep. The flag goes up. And Kandaka is in the offside position, just on the edge of the D. Right of the D. Goalkeeper Telly Cody in his lousy, if you like, pink outfit will restart play for Watanga. Will lead by a goal to nil. And now for the first time, Jusu Dugley has squared the ball to Curtis, who lifts it high far over the halfway line. Nice pass there, but the flag has gone up. Watanga have the ball at the back of the net. Gammon that is there, but this will not count. It is a free kick. An infringement spotted by assistant referee number 1 from one position over the far side of the field. Good control from Curtis. Edison Curtis. Red and white boots. Forward pass. Blocked momentarily by Baker. Other play. Throw into Watanga. There you see Tio Jika cuts up with his right back. And for the moment, they have changed very sharp conversation before the throw has been taken. Dia gets away from a blue shirt, blocked there. Play continues. The referee says Madeki Kruma trying to launch an attack here. Daniel Two, first touch. It doesn't get him away from the Watanga red bar who puts the ball to play. The throw is quickly taken, but the referee might have spotted something. I think the player of Watanga is on the deck. And so we're going to reverse play. We will wait for a while as Fidesco Bestman runs across to see what has happened to this Watanga player. But the lead by a goal to nil, like I said, bright sunshine. Really, really heavy sunshine. Yeah. I think that was Heron Dia on the floor. He's been so lively in this first half for Watanga. We're going to restart play with Watanga being temporarily down to 10. As Heron Dia is being walked out of the pitch by a team of medics from Watanga. So we restart play with a throw in by Baker. And now for the first thing, so they go long inside the Watanga half. And I mean for the first time, Edison Curtis has reacted to this one. Now Blanja, the center half going forward, he's been blocked. Free kick to Watanga. Tukle cleverly trying to pick up Dia inside this left channel. He has acres of space, drops in, steps over, cuts the ball back. No one is there. That's so poor from the Watanga left-sided midfielder. Now Daniel Toe switch position from left to right, cuts infield. Madeki Kruma. Toe goes to ground. Referee agrees it's a free kick. He's not more than 4 or 5 yards away. And he calls on the Watanga left back, Samson Bori, who knows that he's guilty. Exchanges short communication with Fidesco Bestman as he walks away. We are waiting for Daniel Toe to be held up by Mr. Bestman, the referee, and we're going to restart play. Over a quarter of the game gone. It's LISCR 0, Watanga 1. Corner over the far side. Giscard is there. Kandaka Fire, number 7. Blanja, the center defender. That's too low for a corner. And LISCR not playing so well. Watanga very easily defending the corner. Here is Gama there. Looking for Bori. Here is an opportunity. Does he pick a pass? He only picks a royal blue shirt, but the flag is up for offside. Thomas Cannons fled over the far side of the field as assistant referee number 1 flags the white shirt of Watanga offside. LISCR trio in this orange cup tie. Bizarre free kick from goalkeeper Seidu, that's Abdul Bondu. He's trying to pick the blue shirt of Daniel Toe. Instead, he picks the wet touchline. Throw into Watanga. The lively Dia gets it under control for the second time. Them trying to pick up Gamon there. He's been foul in the process. Bondu is a guilty party. He's not happy, but far too often we see players do these things. Free kick, right footed, awarded by Mr. Fidesco Bestman. 10 yards in from the left touchline. Sticking shot by Dukley. Goes backward to Curtis. Curtis's pass will only pick Dukley. Now for the moment, Dukley chasing passes with Curtis, who goes long, looping head up from the right back, post the ball out of play. I thought it was a throw in, but instead it's a free kick to LISCR. Sarah Sampson. Every time you're two. Princeton Bestman keeps it in play. Inside the right channel. Cuts it back. First time ball has been blocked on the angle. And then another shot. Curtis goes to the ground. From that Kandakar's right footed delivery inside the penalty area. Temporary stop to the game. Watanga still lead by a goal to 0. But that was a brave block from Alexander Curtis. Not more than 2 yards away from the goal area towards the back post. As he fiercely blocked that LISCR shot. Corner. Right touchline. Bestman. In swinger. Nobody makes contact towards the back post. And Watanga momentarily have it clear. Daniel Toe. Toe cuts in on his right foot. Goes back to Kruma. Kane having some problem here. Still managed to lift the ball long, but only as far as Curtis, who posted on the play. LISCR pressuring Watanga over the far side of the field. Throw in. Baker is favored to take this one. He throws it this time short. 2 players go to the ground. Referee blows his whistle. Free kick to Watanga. They look relieved. I think we're going to have a water break. Yeah, water break. Bright, bright, bright sunshine as we play, I think, about 30 minutes of the first half. And it is LISCR 0, WATANGA 1. Very scrappy goal. Put over the line by Darius Gammon there towards the back post. A little bit of fighting was going on there between the players at the back post. The goalkeeper gets involved. Abdul Bundu with the central defender. But Gammon there reacted quickest to get the ball over the line to scrappily drag WATANGA up front. We lead by a goal to 0 as the players can put some fluid in their body. Restart play with this WATANGA free kick inside their own right back area. So it's lifted high. Baker hooks it right in from the WATANGA technical area. Two-footer challenge. The referee pulls up the yellow card. First yellow of tonight. And it goes to LISCR. I think that's Baker. Number 13, the left back, is been booked for that two-footed challenge. LISCR conceding that yellow, but WATANGA thought that it would have been a rare card, but not more than yellow. Fidesco Bestman gives on that occasion, and you see the LISCR captain, Maliki Kroma, is in deep conversation with the referee on that occasion. But we have the first yellow card. Free kick. Lots of wet shed on the edge of the penalty area. The LISCR player reacts first with a flick on the header. Other player for a throw in to Samson Bori. Gammon there. Can he turn? He doesn't. Now Bestman striking of challenge from a west side of LISCR. Free kick, LISCR. Curtis. Wow. It's a bizarre scene. WATANGA with the free kick. I think it was Achi Tobe going so hard in the air in number 10 for WATANGA. Foul there. Maliki Kroma, not for the first time in deep conversation with referee Fidesco Bestman. WATANGA lead by a goal to 0. Jusu, Dukle, right footer. Baker heads it only temporarily. Then it's played forward. Eric Amepiti doesn't get a touch. Achitobe inside the center cycle for Watanga. Leozina, long ball. He's trying to look for, I think, his right back forward from fullback position. In the end, he wanted to find the goalkeeper, but again, must say credit to Daniel Harris, who get back in time to concede a throw on that occasion. It tells you how Watanga are working very hard in this Orange Cup tour. And as it stands, they are on course for a third round. Early on, at this venue, Determined Girls were beaten by World Girls, a single goal to nil coming in the second half. On many fronts, or on many margins or so, if you like, that was an Orange Cup offset. Yeah, it was an offset. But give credit to World Girls. It was a very good World Girls team. They had a purpose. They were out for a mission, and they completed it. Baker lost his footing in the process. Blanja. Here's Watanga. Love the pass they're looking for Bori. And then Daniel Toe is on defensive duty. Not often we see this, but it was a brilliant defending from Daniel Toe. And here is Dia. Does he crack from there? Left foot, they're trying to spray the ball over the far side of the field. VBV. Up again, 2 royal blue shirts. Inside red channel, he tries to cross it. I think it was charged down and behind for a corner over the far side of the field. It's an opportunity for Watanga to put some beanpole players inside the box, and so here comes the arrival of Jusu Dukle. He runs right at the near post. He's been monitored carefully by Sekou Kane. Looking very animated towards the near post. Gambanda is inside the penalty area. Samson Bori locks just on the edge of the D. Here is a corner towards the back post. Gambanda has a free header from 7 yards out. He doesn't get the target. And it's beyond for a goal kick to Bundo, who has no time. Takes it quickly to Eric Amepeti. Fanny of challenge from the Watanga player, Daniel Toe, using trickery. Kane. Looking for Ahmed Petty. Does he keep it in play? It's too heavy. Cannon touch is so heavy that Eric Ampetit doesn't keep it in play. And there you see apologies from Kane to Eric, who acknowledges. And I can hear the referee from here say, play on. Now here is Kane. Kane keeping the ball on the floor. Playing it one time. Looking for Kanaka. The fullback has gone overlap. But then sliding challenge comes in. Brilliant one from Watanga. Keeping it so simple. And they win the goal kick. I tell you what, Baker is everywhere. Everywhere he is, the Watanga, that's the LISCR left back, Gabriel Baker, played for Lofa in the county meet. I think that could seemingly be his last county meet. I heard a new rules that players in the first and second division will not play in the county meet. And so most of the players we see here, I mean, come to think about it, will not form part of the county meet. Would that cause the taste of the county meat to be evaporated? I don't know. The answer for another day. Midway inside the Watanga half is a LISCR free kick, which Kuruma dinks it nicely, looking for Toe, but the flag is up. Offside against Daniel Toe, but that's a little bit of cheeky play from Maliki Kuruma. Cleverly looking for Daniel Toe, who is unmarked in acres of space. He just tried to nod the ball quickly for a blue shirt that is charging inside the penalty area. But he has moved a fraction too early, and the flag goes off for offside. Still LISCR trail. Curtis forward pass. Picking up Daniel Harris, whose pass is being charged down. He takes the throw very quickly. Baker getting involved. VBV gets around here, checks it's wrong, lays it off. Chance for a second, good challenge there. And then it's been charged down finally. But still, Watanga, Dia, running towards the left byline, crosses it. And then it comes off a blue shirt, throw on this left touchline to Watanga. The throw is almost about level with the left side of the penalty area. It's taking in the path of Toby, Archie Toby. Toby goes back to Curtis. Curtis' first down ball is a diagonal pass. Looking for Harris. Harris lifts it inside the area, headed away off balance by the Blanja. And it's going to be a throw not far away from the corner flag over the far side to Watanga. Will lead by a goal to nil. And Daniel Harris, in no hurry whatsoever, takes the throw. Dukley over the ambitious strike, charged down by his own player. And for the second time, another defender in Samson Bori tries his luck for more than 30 yards or so, blocked by a royal blue shirt. Throw into Watanga. Dukley. Dia is being forced back inside his own half. Picking up Christian Collet, Curtis, Harris, 10 yards short of the halfway line. Trying to bring in the cross, blocked there by the influential Gabriel Baker. Throw into Watanga, right in front of their own technical area. Harris's pass picks up Dukley, who's gone on the overlap now. First down ball from Dukley to Bori. Bori looking for the pass. Dia returns the favor. Does he bring in the cross? Left footed towards the back post. Nobody is there to judge it. Little bit of pushing, shot for penalty to Pew. The referee waves play on. Now here is Baker. Can bring the ball forward. Baker for LISCR. Chato, Jiska. Long ball. Curtis reacts. Dia. Watanga looking for the free kick, not the water. Now LISCR possession. Daniel 2 trying to open up the field on this left-hand side, but in the pass was so heavy, and so Toe doesn't control it. Archie Toby. Leo Zina. Teddy Cody gets involved. And Samson Bori doesn't control the ball under his cleats, so he started to play for a throw into LISCR. We are fast approaching the first half whistle. I think we've already had the added on time being displayed by the fourth official, McGill Thomas. But to be honest, I'm not too sure how much of added on time we have. But here's the throw that Baker takes around the halfway line. Curtis again reacts first. Love the touch from Toby. Cuts the ball back to Collet. Collet across charge down. The boys inside the center circle. Daniel Toe cuts it back. LISCR trying to move forward. Now here is Toe with his web boots cuts in. Love the pass for him. Picking up a teammate. Inside the left hander. Tries the right footer. Easily guided by Telly Cuddy at his near post. The Liberian goalkeeper taking his own time to calm the storm of LISCR. Yeah, it's a lovely pass. Whoa, that was almost a perfect pass. And if Dia had controlled it, we could have seen Watanga's second of the day. But it's still 1-0 to Watanga. Bondo gets involved. Giscard. Kandaka. Kane. Bestman. Turns well. Lifted. Flick on header from Kroma. Daniel Toe. Doesn't hit ahead of opponents quite often, but he does on this occasion. And then Curtis have it clear for Watanga into no man's land. Throw it in to LISCR. Who trail by a goal to nil. I think we are hearing signals that it will be there will be 3 minutes of added on time from fourth official, Mr. McGill Thomas. 3 minutes of added time, at least minimum 3 minutes of added time. Samson Bori gets the free kick. Eric Amipiti is a guilty party. He knows that. Yeah, I love the sportsmanship on that occasion. He concedes guilt and helps to hold up Samson Bori. That's good sportsmanship from the LISCR forward, Eric Amipiti. Oh, first time ball in. VBV. Does he cut the ball back? Nobody is there. That was a good Watanga move. Almost close. Almost close to the second goal, Watanga. And for the moment, they look favorites to get goal number 2. Achitobe. It should be the handball. It comes off the hand of Kandaka or the play for a throw taking. Gabon there is there. He looks to be blocked in the blue traffic of LISCR on that occasion. Baker does well to pick a defensive partner. Bondo clears it first time, looking for Eric Amepeti. Strong header from Dukle. Now Achitobe. Tobe has DI available on the left. He trying to bring in the cross. Brilliant tackle there from Bondo, the Blanja, to slide and head the ball out of play for a corner to Watanga on the left touchline. And there you see Jusu Dukle has gone up front inside the penalty area of LISCR. He always runs towards the near post, putting those royal blue shirts under pressure right at that moment. That looks to be like a practice routine. In goes the corner. The goalkeeper is strong favorite, and he collects this one. Wow, that's a poor move from goalkeeper Bundu. He's trying to look for best men so that they unleash a counter attack. The intent is good, but he doesn't pick his pass correctly. And so Watanga now playing kickball. Achitobe pass is terrible pull. And he falls to Sarah Sampson. Sekou Kane. There you see Kevin Singbe is the head coach of LISCR under touchline. Kroma trying to get away from Gamonde. Gamonde is guilty of fouling Kroma right in front of the LISCR technical area. And there you see Kevin Singbe. Looks a little bit animated. His side through by a goal to nil. Opportunity for a long ball to be floated inside the Watanga penalty area. I saw where Curtis and Jusu Dukle are there. And there you see the Watanga West Share reacts first to that one. Heron has the clearance as the ball dropped towards the halfway line. The first half whistle from Fidesco Bestman goes in this Orange Cup second round match here at Tusat Field. It is Watanga would lead by a goal to nil. The early goal gave 10 minutes or 11 minutes on the clock. Scrambled in by Darius Gammon there towards the back post. Has given Watanga an away lead in this Orange Cup second round tie. We hope to see the better team sheet from Kevin Singbe and his deputy Vaman Poto as they take their LISCR team inside the dugout. It hasn't been the best LISCR team. They've been dreadful most of the time at this sunny and Tusat Field. And I think they were so glad to have the first half whistled so the members of the technical staff can speak to the team and get a better team sheet. But until they do, first half inside Tusat Field, Orange Cup second round, LISCR nil, Watanga 1.
Aqui, Andini, eles tentam aqui ter mais dinheiro. A minha maçã vai lá. Eu vou apoiar lá, ele fez sexta. Ele tá dito, não. Ah, tá, eu vou brincar, tem um.
Welcome back at the start of second half. There's one change in personnel for LISCR. Number 14, Bestman, Dimut Bestman, has been replaced, and try to get his replacement as soon as I can. I think he's been replaced by Roland Camel. Roland Camel is wearing number 9. Aside from that, there's no other change, no change in personnel for Watanga as we get the second half underway. This guy in royal blue playing from right to left, and Watanga in a changed kit. White shirt, black shorts, playing from left to right. Corner with LISCR. Sarah Samson. It's going to take you long inside the area. Strong header from Watanga. They don't have a clear funnel there in the end. It's a free kick. Giving away in the dangerous position right on the edge of the right side of the penalty area. Okay. It's about 21 yards out from goal, right of the D. I think it's a blanketed Watanga wall. There's a substitute, punched away by Teddy Colley. Brilliant save. It was a fantastic free kick. But the substitute, but even the better save from Teddy Colley. And then Mescu cross from LISCR is behind for a goal kick. Well, LISCR getting on top, starting better in the second half. Another free kick, flicking. The substitute gets involved for the second time, but the flag over the far side is up. As a player of Watanga goes to ground inside his own penalty area. Is that Curtis, Arizona Curtis? Yes. There's an offside. It was a free header. And the substitute, Roland Campbell, getting involved for the second time in as much minutes we play in the second half. Roland Campbell again, but this one is so poor from the goalkeeper. Bundu. He's trying to look for Campbell, lively substitute, coming in for Kandakar, Faya Kandakar. He's already stemmed his authority on this game. He took that free kick, right footer, that was parried away by goalkeeper Telly Cuddy. He got a flick on the header, entirely unmarked inside the penalty area, but the flag has gone off at offside, and then his goalkeeper Bundu tried to pick him up for more than 70 yards or so, but then the ball runs straight through for a goal kick. So I'm just trying to highlight Roland Campbell's move since he's come on as a second half substitute for LISCR. Now there they have a throw over the far side of the field. Sarah Sampson would take. It's about leveled up with the red edge of the penalty area. He's going to take it short. Clear on a little bit of pressure from Eric Amipeti. Off balance by Dia. And the ball comes off the shin of BVB. The LISCR will do well to keep it a little bit of pressure. Here is a chain. Sekou Spell said, right for the delivery from distance. And Watanga get the second against the run of play. They lead by 2-0 just when LISCR was trying to get involved in the game heavily. They were pegged back. And just within 5 minutes of the restart of this match, Watanga have doubled their advantage in this cup tie. It's LISCR 0, Watanga 2. They've got a huge, huge mountain to climb now, LISCR. Well, it's a striker who has a very good eye for goal. When he scored a much, if you like, scrappy goal in the first half, he scored a better one in the second half from long distance to guard his effort directly inside the goal after the goalkeeper had come out with a sliding save. LISCR 0, Watanga 2, brace for Darius Gamonde. Corner LISCR towards the back post. Header there, only Teddy Cuddy, his favorite on this one. Now, Kane checks his run. Baker lifts it on the edge of the penalty area. Curtis reacts. Here is a chase, right foot is wild over the top. Good intent. I mean, to guard the ball on his right foot, check on his right, put it on his left before firing. But it just sailed behind for a goal kick to the much relief of Watanga and their supporters inside the two-side field ground. Big LISCR have got to claim. They trail 2-0. I don't see them coming back into this tie. A third goal would be so crucial. If it goes in favor of LISCR, obviously it's game on. If Watanga will score it, then it's game over. Now Watanga again. Toby. Now, Toby trying to bring in Dia, but the flag is up over the far side. Dia intend to pick a wet shirt who has gone forward from fullback position. Samson Bori was an error because the flag from Johnny Duncan, 8-2, flags Bori offside. The strong Curtis is involved again, and he wins the free kick for Watanga, who lead by 2-0. Comfortably, you can see the lead comfortably by 2-0. I mean, LISCR so desperately need a goal to get back into this one. For the moment, here is Eric. Come here. Cuts the ball. Looking for a royal blue share. Fire goes to ground. Free kick. The same position in which Roland Kemia curled his red-footed volley from the same point. LISCR have got another free kick. When Kandaka Fire Kandaka went to ground. Maliki Kruma, the captain, is there. Roland Kemia is also there. Sekou Kane is also there. I think Kemia is strong favorite for this one as Maliki walks away. Kemia again, right foot at this time, low, blocked right in the wall. Biko, can he sustain the attack for LISCR? No, it's been cleared momentarily into uncharted territory. Goalkeeper Bundu all by himself. He lifts it left-footed. Looking for Eric Petty, but the flag of the whistle has gone as Bori goes to ground. Free kick, that's according to Fidesco Bestman, Mr. Fidesco Bestman. Well, I think those are the sort of whistles you want when you lead by 2-0, and then the opposing team is pressuring you on the edge of the penalty area. You need that whistle to be just relaxed and calm to relieve the pressure off you. And that looks about it. Long ball inside the penalty area. The goalkeeper comes out to clean. This should be the booking. Yeah, it should be a booking for Gammon there, Darius Gammon there. The keeper is trying to make a clearance. Gammon there, not more than 3 yards away, charges down the clearance. And if he's not booked, he should be a lucky boy. Very lucky. Oh, he's not booked. He scored twice in this match. He is going to be booked. Correct decision, Mr. Bestman. Booking for Gammon there's Darius Gammon there. After he scored twice in this match, he has been booked for delaying the restart of play. That should be the reason. He should be at least, if he like, 10 yards away from the goalkeeper on that occasion. Bundu sprays the ball down this left-hand side for Baker. Baker up against VBV, trying to make a pass, looking for Dara Toto, gets away from his marker, crosses it low, Wuri as there's a goal, brilliant goal for LISCR. They've pulled one back, and it's Fayad Kandaka. That was so brilliant. I mean, the play coming from the goalkeeper, Abdul Bundu, to pick up Baker. Baker looking for, what's the ball name? Daniel Toe Dislin past Harris before crossing the ball low, and it was met by Kandaka, who tap it in unstoppably. So this LISCR 1, Watanga 2, game on. What a response from LISCR to go 2-0 down, and then momentarily it's 2-1. Daniel Toe is guilty. Free kick is a decision. Daniel Harris going to ground. His namesake, Daniel Toe, the guilty party. Free kick, Watanga. He's taken towards the back post. Off balance, VBV doesn't get much contact on this one. And it's a free kick, yellow card for Eric Mpiti. And the LISCR players are very furious. So furious. But Mr. Bestman had already made up his mind. I mean, the yellow card was coming up momentarily as the whistle was going. And so it tells you how decided was the referee. Eric Mpiti has been booked. I think third booking of the night or of the day. And it goes to a royal blue shirt of LISCR. I see my good friend in attendance as well, Christopher Walker. doesn't look like he's covering this one. I don't see with camera anyway. He looks very casual. I see wearing a black baseball cap. Nike, I must mention. But anyway, momentary stop to the game. Samson Boris on the floor. He was fouled. Yellow card. That's according to Mr. Bestman. It's an orange cup. Second round tie. LISCR 1, Watanga 2. 2 goals relatively within each other at the start of the second half. Watanga going 2-0 up. Brilliant goal from Darius Garmon there. His second of the game. But even a much brilliant cancellation from Faya Kandakar. A nice LISCR played on pedestrian inside left channel. Inevitably started by goalkeeper Abdul Bundle. Ended up with Daniel Toe with a cutback. And then Kandakar firing just inside the area to pull one back for LISCR. Now, this is a blanketed war of LISCR as Watanga search for a crucial third. VBV is on top of this one. Edizana Curtis stands akimbo. I don't know who's going to be favorite on this occasion. I just think it's VBV, but he looks casual for the moment. We are waiting the referee's whistle. Curtis Redford, right in the wall, is being blocked by, I think, Blanja. Now here is the consolation goal scorer. Kanaka wins a free kick deep inside that LISCR red back area. I think the flag has gone off from era number 2, Mr. Johnny Momo. Is that Johnny Momo or Duncan? Yeah, Donato with a lovely back heel, but only found a white shirt. Then VBV up against Baker. Baker plays safety first. He had the ball on the play for throw into Watanga. Just about leveled off the midway inside LISCR's half. Toby. Oh, it's a bizarre pass. But Kola does well to keep possession for Watanga. Well, in Campbell does well. The second attempt, here is a goal scorer. Kanaka looking to beat it up. Roland Campbell, the intent was good, but he didn't just get the pass technically correct. You can see how frustrated Kanaka is. He knows what he's doing. He knows he wants to pick Roland on that occasion. Both of them exchanging handshake. Campbell is disappointed. He doesn't pick Campbell. Kanaka is disappointed. He doesn't pick Campbell. And it is a relief for Watanga goal kick. Injury concern for Watanga. I think that's left back. Samson Bori, he's hobbling off. Temporarily, Watanga are down to 10. I think they are trying to rally a substitute, but until then, they have a goal kick. Teddy Colley in his lousy ping off it. The yellow and web boots will take this one over the halfway line. Heller van Kroma, Maliki. Daniel Harris, Classy. On the volley, shuffling just on the edge of the penalty area. Darius Gamada on a yellow card is guilty on that occasion. Free kick, LISCR. A bundle looking for Ame Petty. Strong header from Curtis. Campbell is there. Free kick, Watanga. Yeah, I think he's a very clever player, Daniel Harris, to have won that free kick for Watanga in a dangerous position. I like to see players play so technically like this. That's brilliant from the right back. It's almost 18 minutes of the second half played. His last clearance from Blanja, Seydou Blanja, gets the ball over the dead ball line for a throw in. The substitute, I mean, that tackle a while ago forced Samson Bori out of the pitch, and he was replaced get his replacement as soon as we can. That looks to be Ezekiel Lendo. I'm not too sure, but he's blonde-headed. I'm sure it's Ezekiel Lendo who comes in to replace Samson Bori. Now, Ezekiel Lendo is accustomed to playing a center back, but I think he's going to deputize in that left back position. The blonde-headed Watanga number 5. Now, Kruma lift the ball inside the penalty area, headed away temporarily by Watanga. Not all the area completed. Eric should shoot left footed. Charge down. Other play for a corner. That was a brilliant defending. Decent play from Eric Petty. He knows what he's doing. He gets around his marker so sweetly. He's unleashing a left-footed, ferocious drive. But in the end, brilliant defending from the Watanga back four to have it blocked and behind for a corner left touchline. Injury concern, I think, to Teddy Cody. And he's gonna take some time on the floor. He's up. You have 8 wet shirts of Watanga inside or just on the edge of their own goal area, defending this corner. He's taking shot to pick up crosses. It's been charged down by VBV, Vani. It's going to be, I think, a throw-in pretty close to the corner flag on this left touchline. It's taken towards the near post. Flick on header from Camille on the turn. Eric Mampetti is a mark from 8 yards on, and he floats his effort over the top. But that was a brilliant LISCR move. They're searching, knocking on that door for the equalizer. They threw about 2 goals to 1. They've been coming lively after Kanaka have pulled one back and half the deficit. Watanga are in no hurry to restart play with this goal kick. They lead by 2 goals to 0. They're trying to wind the clock down as soon as they can. Teddy Cody walking the ball and then puts his right foot into it. Flick on header from Harris. Only as far as Blanja, who lifts it. First time ball. Now inside the center circle, Kruma. Kruma can put the ball on the floor. He doesn't. But still LISCR are in possession over the far side of the field. In goes the cross looking for Camille. Bayonde finds the hand of Teddy Cody, who's walking the ball towards the bar line. A little bit of pressure from Eric Amipeti to make sure he gets play underway as soon as we can. Daniel Harris lifts the ball nicely over Daniel Toe. Now VBV is trying to break away from Kane. Brilliant block for Kamen inside this red channel. Throw into Watanga. Harris is on the floor. Substitution. Archie Toby, number 10 of Watanga, will be replaced with number 6, Amos Jackson. Confirmation of that first Watanga substitution. Samson Bori, number 23, who hobbled off and still in an unstable position as I look from here, lying prostrate on the floor right by the Watanga's technical area, was replaced with the blonde-headed Leonard Euro. Oh, is that the Leonard Euro? Ezekiel Leno. Okay, so a second change. We will see Emma Jackson come on for Archie Toby. Throw is taken by Harris. Harris is tripping, punch clear by Bondo. Picks up by Curtis. Curtis will lift it back, this time on the left edge of the LISCR penalty area. Here is a chance, and Gamandes on the hard trade trying to break in there. Daniel Toe doesn't keep it in play. Connor and I think is Harris. Harris on the floor. The Watanga red back, Daniel Harris. He's been having this problem for some time now at the start of the second half. Tio Chico has already been forced into making a change where he substituted his left back, who hobbled out injured, and brought on Ezekiel Lender. Will he be forced to make another change? Because for the moment, Daniel Harris is uncomfortable receiving treatment around the pitch, not to the liking of the referee, Mr. Bestman, who thinks that Harris should go out of the pitch, so we restart play. It's a corner. Corner for Watanga. Why can't he take the corner shot? Take a shot for Amos Jackson. But anyway. Shuffling, pushing, ongoing inside that penalty area. The LISCR defensive player on detail goes to ground. Mr. Bestman stops play. And for the moment, he's talking to the LISCR player on that occasion. I think that's Siku Kane, the center back. We're still waiting this long delay corner. It's an in-swing call. Header there! But I think the flag has to go up because Dukley is in the offside position. Once the ball comes back across the face of goal. "70 minutes play. LISCR have got 20 minutes to stay in this tie. They trail by 2-1. They've been better since they pulled one back, to be honest. Kroma, Kandaka, the goal scorer, lifting the ball up, but it's been headed out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to LISCR in no time. Looking for the equalizer. If they do get it, we might be heading to penalty kicks. Will it be extra time before penalty? What an overhead kick! But the flag was up. Eric Emenpeti trying some acrobatics inside the Watanga penalty area. The flag was up for offside. Sarah Sampson clears on the turn to Kandaka. Strong header from Ezekiel Leno. Throw into LISCR in front of their own technical area. He's taken quickly. And here is Kanaka. Kanaka having some problem there. He's been monitored carefully. And he loses possession to Leo Zena. Yeah, good pressing from Leo. The midfielder, just confusing Kanaka a little. He doesn't have space to turn. Not to Hileki in the way he was pressed by Leo Zena on our occasion. He doesn't turn the way he would love to have turned. And in the end, the ball runs out of play for a throw-in. Yellow card. That's a yellow card for the number 6, the substitute Amos Jackson. He's been booked for that challenge. I think the referee, Mr. Bestman, looks a little bit harsh. Yeah. He hasn't been on the pitch for more than 5 minutes. Amos Jackson, he's been booked. can LISCR change this? That's a good call. But the official there, I think it's going to be throw in. Here is a substitution. Kanaka makes way, having half the deficit for LISCR. He's been replaced with Prince Vavle, number 22, as LISCR search for the equalizer. Oh, miscommunication between Eric Ahmed-Petty and his teammate as Watanga tried to break it. VBV, lovely control from the number 18. But Seydou Kane is so good on that occasion to get the first touch from the loose ball. It's on the play for a throw into Watanga. Amos Jackson on a yellow card. The second half substitute calmly passes the ball back to Dukley. The referee stops play. Player of Watanga is on the floor. Chato Giscard, number 16, needs some sort of attention. Well, you would think that if LISCR are trailing and they need to make substitution, attacking substitution, you think it's going to be Christopher Jackson will come on, the number 17. He scored more goals for this club, won trophies with them, but for the moment, Kevin Sigway is not looking the direction of Christopher Jackson. He's on the bench, number 17. He's already made 2 attacking substitutions, bringing in Roland Camille, number 9. And then a while ago, he introduced a winger in the form of Prince Vavle. Still though, Jackson is on the bench. Restart of play. Defensive header here from Prince Vavle. He wins the free kick. I think VBV is in the offside position. Instead of VBV is Daniel Harris. A Josh offside by Johnny Duncan. AR2. Free kick LISCR. Left-footed delivery by Kane. Flick on header from Camille. Still inside the penalty area. It is Daniel Toe and Leno. Ezekiel Leno. Then Dia try to get away, but Toe does well. Keep possession for LISCR. Now here is Toe, right in front of the Watanga technical area. Pulls the ball by inside the center cycle to Sekou. Now Blanchard over the halfway line, the center half. There is a chance. In goes the cross, easily hacked away by Harris. Pick up by Sekou. Kane inside the center cycle. The center half. Trying to try his luck from distance. It's almost 44 yards out if you like. Left foot of drive, but it's still wide over the top and behind for a goal kick to Watanga, who lead by 2-1 in this tie. And for the moment, they are going through to round 3. Jackson. And Daniel Toe, as always, keeping the ball on the floor. Quick and slick. To his goalkeeper, Bondo. Seydou Kane will play long ball in the path of Vavle. Jackson has it. Cleared by Harris in the path of Garmon there. He hasn't touched the ball for some time now, Garmon there. But in the end, Watanga with the free kick just on the halfway line. The referee not more than 10 yards away. He spots this one. Blows his whistle up, Mr. Bestman, Fidesco. We restart play very quickly. A little bit of chicken pass there from Dukley. He's trying to look for the run of Garmon there. But the LISCR defense is very alert and foiled the threat. They have a throw. Sarah Samson will take the throw in front of his own technical area. Clear out the play by Dia. Another throw this time. Taken quickly to Kane. Flick on pass here from the substitute. Vavle looking for this left back. That was a decent run coming from Baker. And the referee has said it's corner to LISCR. Not to the liking of Edizana Curtis. He was so sure that this incident should have been a goal kick for Watanga. But here is another change. Christopher Jackson will come on for Chato Jiskar. This is an attacking change. So it means that LISCR have got 3 number 9s on the pitch. I think the beanpole, Christopher Jackson, should be about 6'5". He's the tallest player on the pitch. He's running around, wiggling his way inside that penalty area, looking towards the back post. As we await Prince Vavle to whip in this corner. It's going to be an in-swing, a right footer towards the back post. Nobody judges this one. That was a bizarre corner, absolutely bizarre. And it increases LISCR woes. We have just over a quarter of an hour to play, plus how many stoppage time the referee is going to allow to this one. Samson is on the floor. He wins the free kick. Not far from the halfway line, I think 4 yards inside LISCR's own half. And they quickly take in the part of the center half wearing number 8, Kane. Kane to Kruma. I think Kane was making the reciprocal pass. Now here is Kane. After receiving it from Blanja, lifting on the edge of the penalty area. Camiat is there. Head up from Curtis. He screams and wins the free kick to the much delight of the referee, Mr. Besman. He wins the admiration of the referee. Roland Camiat isn't happy. He's contesting this decision from the referee. He thinks that Curtis more or less bought the free kick than he deserved it. But however, well, that's a game. Some players are so clever, so clever on that occasion. That looks about Alexander Curtis. He's been perfecting this for a very long period of time, playing center half. Amos Jackson back to Teddy Cody. Love the pass from Cody. Jackson doesn't meet it. There's Daniel Toy inside the center circle, always turning. He doesn't turn. His marker on this occasion. VBV trying to break it, leaves his marker on the floor. Does he crack from here? Good challenge coming from Maliki. The defensive shoot in from the back 4. Now Curtis forward from full back position. VBV right-footed delivery over the bar. That was a good move. So clever on that occasion. The intent was good. Keeping the ball on his left foot, curling it from almost 27 yards out. But he just needed to bend on it a little because it was always rising over the top and behind for a goal kick. LISCR looking for the equalizer. Daniel Toe slick pass picks up Kroma. Now Baker keeps it in play on the left touchline. Forward from fullback position. Crosses it left footer towards the back post. Looking for Kemia. Kemia is being struck off the ball by Dia. Forward pass play forward. Gamada goes to deck. The referee said throw into Watanga. Just about on the halfway line over the far side of the field. Coach Theophilus Jigo getting involved with recycling the ball quickly to Ezekiel Leno. The substitutes come on for Samson Bori, taking the throw. Then Darius Gamada trying to force his way through. He's been blocked, momentarily blocked on that occasion. Jusu Dukle rolling, he rolls over level, you caught a palm tree. He still wins a free kick with that. And the Watanga defense have been so clever, so clever doing this. Yellow card comes out from Mr. Bestman. Who does it go to? Is it a member of the Watanga technical team? I think Theophilus Jekyll has been booked, and so is Roland Camille, the substitute number 9 for LISCR, is also being booked. I think Theo was so animated, Theophilus Jekyll. He was demanding that the referee should brandish a yellow card to the LISCR forward, who fouled Dukley on that occasion. The referee will later do But some referees will book you if you tell them what to do. So on that occasion, Theophilus Jika is in the book. Curtis, good dive on the play. Love the dive on the play. Brought down well by Dia, but sliding challenge from Samson puts the ball on the play for throw into Watanga. Lendo takes it and goes a long one. Too comfortable for goalkeeper Bondo to collide. He's giving it away. Collet sliding it forward. Here is Jackson. Jackson blocked there by Baker. Now Favre trying to get away from Jackson. He's looking for the whistle, doesn't get one. Watanga will build from the back gradually and then under some sort of pressure or so from Prince, Vavle, Daniel Harris puts the ball to play. It's going to be a throw into LISCR. Baker is getting ready to take this one so quickly. Throws it in the path of Camille, headed away by Harris, hooked by Collet. It's a Collet. Leo Zina poking it quickly, but straight to the goalkeeper. Eric Ampetit doesn't get contact. Duclay, forward pass to Duclay. Play continued. Duclay lost his footing in the process. Love the pass here. Touch here from Favle. Then Danato leaves his mark on the floor. Pushes out the ball. Sliding challenge from Harris. Gets the ball to play for a corner to LISCR. And Prince Favle, combination with Daniel Todd, has been fantastic in this second half on this left side of the pitch. LISCR's left, Watanga's right. Corner, left touchline. Prince Favle will take. Christopher Jackson looks towards the back post. Jackson with the hand over her. He's trying to cut the ball back. It's on target, but so easy and comfortable for goalkeeper Teddy Corley. Daniel's toe touch is so heavy. 5 minutes plus added on time to go. And there's Gamma there. Inside red channel. It's up against Sekou. Kane does well. Fanning up challenge from Gamma there. Wins the free kick in the process. Gamma there has to be careful. He's on the yellow card already. That's a pulled free kick. Dia inside the center cycle. Brings in the substitute Jackson. Jackson, love the pass from Jackson. He's looking for Leo Zina. The intent is good. I think Leo overlooked it. And so he doesn't keep it in play. But that was a cross-field pass from Amos Jackson. Really hit well. But Zina doesn't keep it in play. LISCR looking for the equalizer. I don't know how many added on time we're going to have. Jackson, the ball just come off his back, inside the area, shot for penalty, the appeal waved away momentarily by the referee. And now LISCR on defensive duty. Watanga attack comes to nothing. Now here is Baker, the left bar, many times he's gone forward, checks this wrong, and goes across again, too easy, so close to goalkeeper Telly Cuddy, who got us it in his Adam's apple before going to the deck. Well, that's so clever of him. You want to be comfortable, I mean, with the time left in the game. And that looks about it, but Teddy Cuddy. LISCR happened. Whoa! There's a problem. Chance to seal it. VBV. What was he doing? I can't believe that it is now 3-1. A player of Vanning quality should be scoring on that occasion. But still Watanga, Nazio, Leo Zina, Jackson playing 1-2. Harris on the overlap, a little bit of pressure from him, from Prince Vavle. The shot is on target, collected easily by the goalkeeper. Play long, Leno heads it down. Pick up there by Daniel Toe, inside the center cycle. Looking for the left run of Vavle. He doesn't cut the pass short. Yeah, I think that's the issue. I caught the pass short, moved towards the ball, but instead of recovery, Daniel Harris does so well. And then Jackson doesn't get away from Maliki Kroma. Strong. It's good for Maliki. Maliki pass, looking for Vavle, but that's poor. That's absolutely poor for Maliki. I mean, I can understand the frustration. He's trying to make that defense splitting pass. He's anticipating the run of the substitute Prince Vavlin inside left channel. You may think there's a good intent, but the pass doesn't reach Prince. I mean, Vavlin's run doesn't culminate with receiving the ball, and so LISCR survived on that. That's Watanga survived on that occasion, where Leno makeshift left back on for Samson Gori has been doing so well, especially dealing with area balls. Flying challenge or flying clearance from Leno. Now here is Dia. Dia checks his run. Picks up Gamma that drifted on the left hand side. The center half or central forward. And then he gets the ball back from Maliki. Still Gamma there. Love the pass from him. Watanga breaking inside the left side of the LISCR defense, and then they've got a corner. Well, I think we're going to have 5 minutes of added on time. At least a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. That's according to the 4th official, McGill Thomas. Oh, here is a chance. The referee might have got in the way, but he cracks from distance, charge down easily. Justin gets involved. Vavle is trying to run on this side. Curtis clears on the turn. Other play for a throw into LISCR on this left touchdown. They're running out of time. 5 minutes given by the referee. LISCR 1, Watanga 2. Another area ball looking for Justin. He doesn't get it. Curtis reacts first. Here is Vavle. Back to Daniel To. Baker inside the penalty area. Shuffles it out for. Here is the chance. That's so brilliant. But he never brought it down. But I love the way he shuffled his way between the wet shirts before getting the ball on his right foot. I mean, on his weaker right foot. Volo said it was always going over the top. Imagine if that was on his stronger left foot. What could have happened? Late substitute has just been introduced. Marcus Macaulay, number 10 for LISCR. He's been thrown on the pitch by Kevin Segbe, and you see as soon as he comes in, you see the leadership. He's talking to all those royal blue shirts to come on. Marcus Macaulay, former Liberian international, I must mention. Teddy Cody, as you would predict, is on the deck. Will there be added time in added time? Teddy Cody receiving treatment. Fidesco, best man, checks his watch. He's still looking at his watch, the referee. And Watanga are getting ready to make a very, very late substitution. I think they are going to introduce number 28. Dia, who had a very good game on that left-hand side, is being substituted. The number 11 goes out, and Usman Samara is being introduced as a late substitute by Theophilus Jiko. Madeki Kruman hooks it, looking for Jasin. Watanga looking for the offside flag. The flag stays down. Jasin goes to the ground. Free kick. This should be a booking. I don't understand if this player isn't booked. Yeah. Jusu Dukle is being booked for that challenge on Christopher Jackson. Free kick inside right channel. Promising position. LISCR have got too many Beanpole players on the pitch. Blancha, the center half, has arrived inside the Watanga box. Christopher Jackson is just hovering around the edge of the goal area. Maliki Kruma wants to join in. For the moment, he's inside the D. And Watanga have got every wet shirt, 10 wet shirts back in this ball. Free kick to be taken by Marcus McCarty, who inherits his captain armband from Maliki Kroma. Maliki is all by himself just on the edge of the D. The goalkeeper trying to join the attack as well. This is insanely crazy. In goes the free kick. Header there for a wet shirt, a blue shirt. It falls to Maliki. Can he recycle possession? Yes, he does. Baker trying to lift the ball. Flick on header. Jackson should be offside. Teddy Colley calmly gets on this one. I mean, Tom's running off for LISCR. Pickard heads it back. Maliki Kroma takes the ball off the body of the substitute. Usman, can Pickard keep it in play? The ball just passes under the cleats of Prince Vavli. Baker was doing well to keep it in play, but it's a throw in to Watanga, who under pressure. Curtis latches it forward, looking for the run of Darius Gammon there. Gammon that does well to keep it in. Makes a pass. Usman with the shot charge now. He doesn't get it on target. And what's he even charged on? And that is a goal kick to LISCR. Time is running out. Bodies all on the line. Daniel Toe! He takes it on the half volley, a mile off target, beyond goal kick. Relief for Watanga. Player of Watanga is on the deck as well. 2-goal scorer, Darius Gammon there. And the referee, I think for the first time in this match, has summoned the stretcher to come on to take Gammon there away. You can see where he's coming from. He's trying to wind down the clock by every margin. I mean, he's so quick, he gets on the stretcher. Gammon there. When he come back, Watanga will temporarily play down to 10 men. As Gammon there, Darius Gammon there, is being stretched off. LISCR 1, Watanga 2. The header from Daniel Harris. BVB trying to attack Baker. The ball just glance of Baker's body and out for a Watanga corner. They are in no hurry to take this one. And no Watanga player seems to run up and take the corner. And the referee, Fidesco Bestman, checks his watch again. I see he's signaling to his fourth official. I don't know the communication. But it's Watanga's corner, temporarily down to 10. Have got few players attacking this one, including Amos Jackson. VBV just hanging around. It's going to be Leo Zina who takes this one. At the near point, it comes off the hand of the wet shirt. That's Amos Jackson, and it has been spotted. No time for drama, no further time for action at home. LISCR have been beaten and knocked out of the Orange Cup in the second round. It's been a tough game. A better LISCR side in the second half. When they look favorite in the in the second half, trying to pull that goal back to get on level term, they conceded from Darius Gammon there. And at 2-0, you would think that this is a game for Watanga to lose. But then, LISCR pulled one back through Kandaka. They came close. There were some near misses. But in the end, Watanga held on to what is a precious win as they go through to the Orange Cup third round. It's been a fantastic game, not really fully attended. And I got one stories from a Watanga official that they were misinformed about the kickoff time by the media department. I think a flyer was done and said the game should have been 4 o'clock. And kickoff time inside two-side field here was 3:30. Maybe reasons why we never have much Watanga supporters following. Nonetheless, I know most of them have been following on Intel Sports, who brought you 2 matches today at two-side field. In the early game, upset if you like, but determined girls were knocked out of the competition after they were beaten by a goal to nil by World Girls. And in the late game, Theophilos Jigotsa Watanga had bested KFC Segmes LISCR with a 2-1 defeat here. Keep watching Intel Sports. It's been an attractive one, especially the closing moment in this one as the LISCR coach walks all around the pitch to greet his players, including opposition players. There you see him shaking hands with Siku, and even a hug from a good friend of his, the assistant coach of LISCR. There you see him meeting goalkeeper Bundled as well. But full-time result inside two-side field yet in the Orange Cup second round. LISCR 1, Watanga 2. One bag, Stevie. I won't go to any place, Stevie. Yeah, it's okay. Computer is up. Yeah. I'm going to send it. I will put it back up.